Wednesday may have shaken the whole internet, but season 2 looks even more dangerous with this first look. With Wednesday 2 drawing closer, many more mysteries of what would happen in the season are coming to light. And they are all different from major fans' theories. In season 1, Wednesday dealt with so many things, from betrayal to friendship and even darker stuff, which all helped to shape her into a more relatable person at the end of the season. However, seeing Wednesday warm up at the end and even becoming closer to Enid doesn't mean the character will take a sweet turn in season 2. Interestingly, Wednesday is determined to shock everyone, as the first look shows a very different version of her. At the end of season 1, most fans were convinced that Wednesday and Enid would have their friendship develop into a romantic relationship, which looked promising. But Emma Myers, who plays Enid, has mentioned that Wednesday could do without any love interest this season. Although Emma agreed that Wednesday would be full of surprises that would shock everyone, she added that it's time for Wednesday to be single. Emma said Wednesday getting involved in the fun love triangle with Tyler and Xavier was exhausting. And as if that wasn't enough, she was also betrayed by Tyler, who almost became her boyfriend. Going from all that drama to dating someone else in season 2 would make the show lose sight of what it hopes to achieve, as romantic relationships aren't exactly suitable for Wednesday. The character is meant to develop based on her relationship with people, but a romantic one could cloud her judgment, and she needs no distractions like that. Jenna Ortega also talked about the direction of season 2 when she said, "I think we want to up the horror aspect a little bit and then get Wednesday out of the romantic situation, let her be her own individual and fight her own crimes." The actress hinted that Wednesday 2 has so much to explore, including werewolves, vampires, sirens, and many other gifted people, than for the plot to be wasted on another love triangle. And so the first thing that fans have to know about Wednesday 2 is that there won't be any love interest for Wednesday. Speaking about boyfriends, Tyler is the first person to try breaking Wednesday's heart, but she fought back until he was captured. However, the end of the first season shows Tyler, or Hyde, is still someone to be worried about because he escaped from the police. Before he was arrested, Hyde used to be controlled by Miss Thornhill, and that's why a more significant plot twist could happen regarding this in season 2. Miss Thornhill might still be alive, but Hyde acted independently with how it broke loose at the end of the season. And Tyler could return to terrorizing Nevermore and gain access into Wednesday's life, but not as a boyfriend. With his manipulator, Miss Thornhill, not around to control him for her evil agenda, there might still be hope for Tyler to be saved. For Hyde to perform to their best, they always need a master. And in a surprising turn, Wednesday could get the hang of controlling him and turn out to be his new master. Whichever way it goes, Tyler might still be a threat, but not enough to be the main villain of season 2. If you've not forgotten, there's a hidden villain that Wednesday has to watch out for, which is the stalker. Immediately after Xavier gave Wednesday a new phone, the stalker already had her contact information and pictures of her taken at Nevermore. This means the person isn't only dangerous, but closer to Wednesday than she thinks. However, Wednesday loves nothing more than a mystery. And in season 2, a big part of her time will be dedicated to finding the stalker who dared to threaten her. And the first look into the season suggests that wouldn't be the last time the stalker would send messages or photos of Wednesday to her, which means the stalker has access to Wednesday both at Nevermore and during the holidays. The crazy thing about the stalker mystery is that the person might not be an enemy. The Addams family is very unusual, even among themselves, as they love to pull crazy pranks on each other. So the stalker could be one of Wednesday's family members just announcing themselves, and it could be one of the ways the showrunners, Miles Miller and Alfred Gaff, would use to introduce more of the Addams family into the show, as they've promised to expand and bring in more characters. So at least one family member is undoubtedly joining the show in season 2, but their identity isn't known yet. However, Jenna Ortega would love that the added member turns out to be Cousin It. But then, if the stalker doesn't end up being a prankster, but a bitter and dangerous person, there are still possible suspects and villains to watch out for in season 2. And since it wasn't confirmed that Miss Thornhill became deceased after the fight with Wednesday and Principal Weems, she could still be someone who would cause much harm next season. Since she can't do much without Hyde under her command, she won't be more than Wednesday could handle next season. Jenna also mentioned that Wednesday 2 would be extremely dark, which means more significant threats are waiting to harm Wednesday and other students of Nevermore in season 2, and some dangerous teams like Morning Song have been hinted at in the first season. Viewers were made to understand that the Sirens led by Bianca's mother can be very persuasive and always get their way, and they might be one of the significant threats to the show next season. However, with how dark and dangerous Jenna promised Wednesday 2 would turn out to be, fans have probably not met the biggest nemesis of next season, as they would be an evil, bigger, and darker force than the Hyde. Aside from the darkness waiting to take over Wednesday 2, remember that friendship is also a big part of the show, and the showrunners plan to expand on that starting with Enid and Wednesday. According to the showrunners, they will complicate the friendships even further. Wednesday 2 will also help see the character develop more emotionally as she gets to fight more battles and get into fights with both friends and enemies. So even though Wednesday 2 promises to be horrific, the beauty of Wednesday's growth will still shine through. Wednesday's relationship with her mother, Morticia, has always been so complicated that many fans of the Addams family don't understand it, and the showrunners have also hinted at making this mother-to-daughter relationship an essential part of season 2. Morticia and Wednesday might love themselves, but they aren't that close. And now that Morticia already knows that Wednesday has psychic power, she will try to be more involved and help her navigate her gift. So, season 2 will help fans understand this complicated teenage daughter and mother's relationship more. The good thing about a popular show like Wednesday is they always get the casting right, from featuring Christina Ricci, who had played a similar role of Wednesday in the 90s film series, to bringing back many iconic characters from the Addams family. Season 2 cast members look even more fascinating. Firstly, Jenna Ortega is returning with her biggest fan thing, as the show can't continue without them both. Tyler is still a big part of the show, so Hunter Duhan will return. Enid must rub more of her influence on Wednesday, so Emma Myers will also reprise her role. Xavier and Wednesday ended season 1 on a great note of friendship, and we expect them to be texting back and forth during the holidays. So Percy Hines White will return to continue his role as Xavier. Wednesday's parents and brother will also return, as the Addams family are the show's primary and one of the most important characters. So Catherine Zeta-Jones, Louise Guzman, and Isaac Ordonez will return. In the finale of Wednesday 1, Bianca and Wednesday became more understanding of each other, and while it isn't clear yet if Bianca would be a possible villain or friend of Wednesday in season 2, the actress Joy Sunday would be reprising her role to clear this all up. There's no dangerous show without a few casualties, and some cast might not return with their characters already gone with season 1. The status of Ms. Thornhill is still unknown, which is more reason why Christina Ricci would probably return for season 2. Ms. Thornhill may have been defeated, but she could be hiding if she's not deceased yet. And the actress Christina Ricci mentioned that she would be thrilled to return to her villain position, as nothing could ever beat that. In the fight between Wednesday and Miss Thornhill, the principal, Larissa Weems, unfortunately passed, but she's not an ordinary person, making her return a possibility. Weems is known for changing her form and may have escaped without viewers knowing, as the actress Gwendolyn Christie revealed that nothing can be confirmed unless we see Weems being put into the ground. So the actress might return as Weems for real or through flashback. Wednesday 2 has been confirmed since January, and production on the season has started since then. However, many unexpected changes have occurred with the writers' strike. Before the writers' strike began, the show's creators already met and have started writing about what will happen in season 2, with Jenna being at the forefront of the meeting as an executive producer. So Wednesday 2 storyline and what's next in line for each character is still in the stages of discussion. The script isn't ready, but the casting director, Sophie Holland, thinks season 2 could begin filming at the end of 2023. With this slight delay in filming, Wednesday 2 would shift from the estimated release date, which is the middle of 2024, towards the end of the same year. What do you think of these updated first look into Wednesday 2? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.